Welcome back to DaisyNiko Plays Stardew Valley Expanded. Oh my goodness, our tomato is in. And the melons. And the melons. And our wheat. And the coffee beans. A lot more crops than I thought we were going to get today. After last episode's extravaganza when it comes to the farming, I thought we were pretty good. But today we're getting even more. We need our scythe though. We need to get this wheat. The purpose of getting the wheat was to potentially get enough hay for the fodder bundle. And chances are we're not going to get enough hay. We only got half of what we needed. But we can buy the rest from Marnie tomorrow. So that'll be a thing that we can worry about in the future. And by future, I mean in the second half of this episode, most likely. Tomatoes can go in there. Coffee beans can go in there. The wheat is also summer, so that can go... Where did I put the other wheat? We needed 10, right? So we can we just need to do that, and we need to get the hay, and then we can bring everything else back. Right. Okay, good. Plan is set. We'll save the wheat and stuff for the next day. Okay, so that's everything for the bundle. We just need to go to Marnie's and buy 5 pieces. So I'm going to water these crops super quick like, as is normal, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, the crops are watered, and now you may be thinking to yourself, well, what are we going to do today? Well, I say we're going to upgrade our pickaxe. We have the money, we have, we need $5,000 dues to get our pickaxe upgraded to steel, iron rank, whatever. Whatever the next upgrade is, that's what we're going for today. And since we have access to the mine carts, let's make use of them. And because we're upgrading our pickaxe, I am not exactly sure, in all honesty, right, I was very good to timing that, pretty close. That's a sentence. Upgrade the tools, steel pickaxe, please. Fantastic. That'll take 2 days, but we don't need to do anything with the pickaxe at the moment. What do we want to do today? What do we want to do? I don't actually know. I have no plans for today. You can tell how much I plan these episodes out. It's like, oh, we can do X, Y, or Z in the next episode. I don't have that. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. The absolute best thing that could happen to us right now is us getting a cockle on this stupid beach. Or an anchor. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind an anchor. We can go to Gunther really quick. Mussels, coral, conch shells, no cockles. No cockles. We need a cockle for this stupid thing. How much is a fishing pot from Wiley? Because I would be tempted to just buy one at this point. And I absolutely understand the fact that the instant that we buy a fishing pot, crab pot, is when we find like 4 cockles on this beach. I absolutely understand that, and I know that that's what's going to happen. But if it's less than 1,000, I'm prepared to buy it. But I think it might be 1,500. Right. Okay, so we can't buy one of those, and we're not buying the iridium fishing rod yet because we're not buying them yet. Seaweed salad. Dulse seaweed, and oil. That's a lot of energy. Good for fishing. Might have to keep that in mind. Let's go pay a visit to Gunther really quick. And then drop off this anchor. Maybe we could bring some stuff to people, make it a town-worthy gifting episode. Because I do want to focus on getting gifts. The affinity, the friendship, all of that good stuff up. And that'll take that is a long-term goal. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's going to be something that takes a hot minute. Oh, we got a reward, though. What do we get? Gunther, show me. A skeleton. Oh my gosh, we can put that on the farm. And some trash. Oh my gosh, what's over here? Has anything changed over here? There's this plot of land that we still don't have access to. Hasn't been used in a long time. How do we get access to it? I wonder, I wonder. We got some forage. Oh, give me those grapes. Nice. I do love the ability to pick up multiple versions. Or like an extra thing. That's always good. Back to the farm. Where are mines? Bus stop. Bus stop is what we want. We can put all this stuff away. Marnie is closed on Tuesdays, right? Pretty sure Marnie is closed on Tuesdays. I mean, we can go and check. I'm gonna put this stuff away first, though. That'll take not but a moment. Okay, the inventory has been cleared out. Let's go pay a visit to Marnie super quickly. And then we can clear out that last little bit of the farm. Or, well, there's a bit more to the farm, but we're not going to worry about that until 2 days from now. Hopefully Marnie is in the shop, because we want to buy... No, I didn't think so, but one can hope, you know? One can only hope. Let's go put this wheat in the stupid community center. Nah, we can do that tomorrow. Maybe today should be fishing-centric. We do need to get our fishing levels up. What is our fishing level at right now? It's at level 6 right now. Foraging is at level 7. Everything is doing really well, except for the farming. Farming is lagging behind, but that is the way of things. You've always got that one thing that you're not focusing on. What do we need for the fishing bundle, actually? Now that I'm thinking about things. Crab pot, which is in the future. River fish, that's fall. Monster fish. We do need to get our fishing level up so we actually have the ability to get those fish. And then those are also in fall. So everything we need for the fish tank is in fall. Which is an interesting dilemma. Well, not really a dilemma per se, but we have to go through the rest of summer before we can do that. Oh, and we can eventually get our maple syrup. Not maple syrup. The oak resin. That's a thing. I'm going to clear up this farm, and then by the time I finish cleaning up this farm, I'll have some idea of what to do today. Okay, I'm back, and as you may notice, it's getting dark. I know I said I'd come up with a plan for what to do for the rest of the day, but cleaning up the farm took a little bit longer than normal, and you may notice I filled in the farm plot a little bit more. I found a bunch of forage by the greenhouse ruins, and I turned it into some wild seeds, some summer seeds, I suppose, and I put them in the ground, and I watered them. But because it's dark, and it's nearly 10 o'clock, we're going to actually wrap up this particular day. And if we have another slow day like this tomorrow, depending on what tomorrow brings, I may or may not give you a third day, because I understand watching nothing happen can be pretty boring, but this is Stardew Valley. Some days are just going to be more boring than others. Unlike today, where we get our first load of blueberry jelly, which is very good. And we got some stones that we can't clear up the farm until we get our pickaxe back, but that's fine. Blueberry jelly. What else can we put in? We have to find out what else to put back into the things. Let's put the radish, the tomato. We have 5 of them, correct? Let's just do the rest of blueberries. I'd like to have most things in here. Actually, we'll do all blueberries in case you know what? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But that is, of course, the normal thing. So I'm going to water these crops as normal, and then once I'm back from watering the crops, we're going to make a pit stop at Marnie, and then we can fill up the community center, the fodder bundle, or at least 2 of the 3 things in the fodder bundle. Okay, all of our crops have been fed and watered, which is good, If they want to produce for us, they have to drink their water, like everyone else. Drink your water, kids. It's important. Stay hydrated. Okay, we need to put our rocks away and our bat wings away because a bat attacked us in the middle of the night. It was so scary. I was so scared. And we put our skeleton out because we do enjoy skeletons. Has our tree given us sap? No, it hasn't. Oh well. That'll happen eventually. That'll happen eventually. Jazz, please tell me Marnie is in the shop. I would cry tears of joy if she is. Oh, that's fantastic. I need hay. I need 10 pieces. And we don't have enough money for anything else. We'll eventually almost certainly have to buy a heater once we get clay. No, not clay. Once we get barn and coop. Because that is another goal. That is a secondary goal for the summertime. I'm pretty sure we will have enough money in the bank after a few more harvests to invest in a coop, a barn, and some animals. I am thinking that we get the barn first. I have no idea whether that's the correct decision, but I'm thinking, well, actually, it'll be a coin toss at the end of the day. I'm not sure which one I will pick, but when that choice is upon us, then we will both have an answer to that question. But now that we have all of our hay and all of our wheat, we can put this into the fodder bundle, and that will be a lovely little addition to our community center. And then once our stupid trees are done growing, then we can put our apples and our pomegranates in these things, and then we can get the rabbit's foot. That might be the deciding factor. That honestly might be the deciding factor. We get a coop before we get anything else. But rabbits are expensive, unfortunately. That is a thing to consider. Let's go say hi to Susan. We haven't been up to the top of the farm lately. Oh, I see a 4-leaf clover out of the corner of my eye. I must have its treasure. Maybe we do a bunch of fishing today. I know I said that a bunch yesterday. Not that button. Gunther. We have to make a trip to Gunther. There isn't actually a lot of stuff we can do by fishing. Like, for the community center at the very least. All of that stuff happens in the fall, so maybe we do it anyway. I think today, honestly, I think we have to focus. Eventually, we're going to have to focus and dedicate the time, so you know what? Today is going to be yet another fishing episode, but you guys get the luxury of not having to watch it. I get to sit through and do it all myself, but you guys can be like, oh man, let's see what he got. And then we see what he gets. Oh, an apple. That's actually good. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go get my fishing rod. I'm going to make one last stop at the the community center. Drop off this apple, because what do we have to do for it? We can put that in the Artisan bundle, actually. We can put that right in there. Exactly correct. Yes, we'll put that in there. We can take a jelly over, one of the blueberry jellies. Maybe build... What do I... Actually, hold on. What do I need to build a beehive? I need wood, coal... We don't have any maple syrup, and I cut down all of my trees. Okay, we need... Okay, here's the plan. I'm not going to focus on that at the moment, but when we get an oak resin from our sap collector down at the bottom of the farm, we can take that and put that on a tree outside, probably out by the bus stop, and start getting maple syrup from that. And then that'll be good. So I'm going to put this stuff away, and then I'm going to fish, and then you guys get to just go, wow, let's see what he got. And you guys can get to see what we get. So I'll see you when I can show you what we get. Oh, hold on. I was in the middle of fishing. I've only got 2 fish. I'm just starting out. But a train is passing through the valley. This is our first train. So we have to go check this out. It's a good thing I chose to fish in the mountain lake, because we're right here. We can go and check this thing out. Oh my gosh, look at it. Stay off the tracks, people. It would be extremely dangerous. Do we get any good loot from this particular train? Or is this a stupid Georgia train with nothing in it? Give me things. I desire things, train. That is correct, people. If you're thinking, what is he talking about, giving him things? Some of these train cars can be open, like this one, and things can fly out of it, like geodes. Can I have more than 2 geodes? 4 geodes? Anything else, please? Oh, And you can get either a lot of things or a few things. You can get boots, shoes, coal, rocks, like this. Look at this. We get some coal, more geodes. It's honestly pretty good. If there is a train passing through your particular town on a given day, try and go and reach it. You might get something useful. I have no idea what the actual, like, the complete list of things you can find from trains are, but getting 13 geodes is certainly nothing to sneeze at. It's a very interesting thing, so I'm glad that something interesting happened. Our first train. I am pleased that we got some coal and the geodes. On the next day, tomorrow, because you are getting a third day, this day is not over yet, but we're probably not going to get a lot of fish today. But I'm going to continue fishing, and tomorrow we're probably going to open geodes and see what we can get from them. Alright, so we're done fishing, and we're back at the farm, and the chances of us getting into bed before we pass out from exhaustion are pretty minimal. I tried, but the fishing went longer than I expected, and I overestimated the time it would take. So we're past out on the farm, but we got our fishing level up. So we're level 7 now, so that is very good. Hopefully it doesn't take too much money from us. Okay, that's a lot of money from us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is time to put the fish away for the moment, and then we are going to break open some geodes. That is the plan for today. We're going to go and pick up our what's it called? We're going to take these chubs and sell those because I want to have more space in these stupid chests. We're going to go and get our steel axe back, and then or pickaxe, and then we're going to explore what the building is at the top of the farm. It takes 25 to open, so that's 4 for 100. Let's just take, you know what? Let's just take 20 geodes and we'll open however many we can. Actually, you know what? It's going to be 5 of each. We're going to take 5 of each. That'll guarantee we can open all of them, probably. Oh, we get some harvests in. We can do the harvests when we come back. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Linus. Well, at least Linus wasn't the one who took her money. Actually, we're going to, morning routine. We're going to pick all of our crops, and then we're going to water the crops. And then I'll see you when that's done, when we can go and break open the geodes and get our stuff back. So I'll see you un momento, one moment. Okay, all of our crops have been watered, which is very, very good. And we are going to put all of our produce away, our peppers and our blueberries. Tomorrow is actually, because I planted the blueberries in a kind of staggered way, I got some, like, one day and then more the next. I can always tell when the next harvest is coming in based on when the first harvest comes. So that's a thing that happens. Oh, and we also got one of those, what are these things? Do we have anything for Gunther? We got this prehistoric tool that we can take down to Gunther. Anything else do we have? Nothing else. But that is, while we're down there, we can just make a quick pit stop in by Gunther and give him his thing. His prehistoric esoteric tool. And we can pick these grapes up because grapes are delicious and they're great for energy. They're grape for energy. Thank you, thank you. I'm here every weekend. The mines. No, the town. The town is where we're going. Anything in your trash. Nothing in your trash. Why don't you have anything useful in your trash? Nothing. Nothing at all. I want to steal one of the trash can lids and wear it as a hat. Prehistoric tool. We can just put that by this chewing stick. No reward. I am disappointed. But hopefully, with these 15 geodes we're going to open, we are going to have plenty of things to give to Gunther. Hopefully. Oh, right, our pickaxe. And we can also get more rocks broken, which is very good. Let's start with the normal geodes. Some copper. Jamborite? Yep. More copper. Opal? Slate. Coal. And that was it for the geodes, so interesting enough. And now for the frozen geodes. More copper. Come on, Clint. We need some better stuff. Soapstone. More copper. Clay. Clint, please. We need some good stuff. I mean, I'm fine with coal, but, like, some good stuff, please. Stones out of magma geodes. Fire opal? Iron. I don't know what that one is. Obsidian and basalt. Okay, we got from 15 things. I'm not upset with the stuff that we got. We can put those right into the museum. Can help Gunther out. So we can put, I always put these things in an outline around this particular table to start with. That way you can always inspect all of them at any given time. So we only got one reward from that, which is Lieutenant Futon Bear. $4,000? That's insanely expensive. I am not going to sell the bear. Don't worry about that. I would never. But it is interesting to know. It's interesting to know for me personally because I have never sold the bear, obviously. I had no idea it was such an expensive item. It's probably one of those life-size bears. Are there any cockles on this stupid beach? I see no cockles. Maybe that's like a fall thing. Maybe they only spawn during the fall weeks. If that is the case, I'd not be surprised, but I would be disappointed because I spent the entirety of summer hoping for a cockle and then never getting a cockle. Anyway, back to the farm where we can finally break these big rocks. And then we can explore that building up at the top. We get to finally see what the heck is with that building. Because I have no idea what that building is all about. I have no idea what it is. And I cannot wait to find out. And I can't wait to have my pickaxe back so I can break the stupid rocks. I can finally clean up this spot. And the rocks I'm talking about are these things. We can finally destroy them. And get lots of rocks, but also clean up the farm. It looks so much better now. Much better. Much better. Lots of forage over here, which is good. I am not against ever getting forage. It's good for both the foraging level and our resource collection. Even though it only gives us 7 apiece, it's good to have. So we cleaned up those big boulders, obviously, because we have our axe and we can finally do that and make the farm look truly pretty. Well, admittedly, truly empty. Pretty empty. Truly pretty empty at this point. But that is fine by me because we can clean up the farm and we can explore this place. I can bring it down. Bring down the tree. Which is good because it bothers me. And now we can break these and we have access to our stairs and this building. Hopefully we can go inside. Maybe we can get Robin to fix it up. It looks like it's pretty run down. Are we full on inventory space? Wow. Okay, I did not expect us to be full on stupid inventory space. We can get rid of, we don't need these mixed seeds. I just picked up the mixed seeds from a clover spot. Nothing impressive at all. But before we go in, we're going to cliffhang the heck out of this until we clean up the farm. Because it needs to look pretty, gosh darn it. It needs to look pretty. Grandpa, what would Grandpa say if the farm didn't look pretty? His ghost is going to come and haunt us. That's what it's going to do. I'm going to clean this up really quick, and then I'll see you in like 6 seconds. Now, doesn't this look pretty? Now, let's see what we can actually find in this building. I have no idea what it is. It's my first time going in. Let's explore. Oh. It has a sink and a stove. Maybe this was Grandpa's old secondary house. There's nothing here. It looks empty. Can't do anything there. What can we do with this place? It looks like, if I'm being completely honest, it looks like it's a place for casks and stuff, like the basement. The cellar. Maybe this place is a secondary cellar. I say that because this is the same kind of, like, broken brick kind of design that you normally find in the cellar. So maybe we can get Robin to fix that place up. Who knows? Might be something to think about. So that is that place. Apparently there's nothing going on there, which, I mean, given the fact that everything about this farm has been run down, I don't expect there to be something going on every time, but yeah, good to know that there's something. Robin will be closed, so I suppose we can find out about that place tomorrow. We can make a stop at Robin, put the futon bear outside. And then, oh, we have stuff. I'm going to sort out my inventory, and then we're almost certainly going to wrap up the day there. Lots of stuff happened. We upgraded our pickaxe, cleaned out the farm, and got our shed, question mark, extra cellar, question mark. I have no idea what the place is, but we've got it. We've got it, and we're happy to have it. So I'm going to actually sell all of these extra fish because I have no idea what they're used for outside of nonsense. One of these days I should build a recycling machine. I don't know if I ever said what we got from the fishing excursion. We got a largemouth bass, a bunch of carp, bullheads, and some chubs, and like one treasure chest with like a geode and some rocks in it. Nothing special. I did unfortunately miss one of the sturgeons, but that's just the way it goes. It was unruly. So I'm going to sell these, and then, you know what? We have no energy left. I shouldn't have sold some of those fish. I could have used them. You know what? I am going to wrap up the day here. I can't see anything else happening. Maybe I'll do some fishing. You know what? I am going to wrap up this episode here, but before the day is over, I am going to personally do a little bit more fishing and work on those fishing level ups. So that is it for this episode and these 3 days where we got our pickaxe upgraded, and we cleaned out the farm, and we got access to our old cellar shed out on the other side of the farm. So good things have happened today. So whether you watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Later.